Let's meet a teacher. Look at that. They have their computer. And look what they're looking at. An elephant here. Bridget Heroes, Estrella by Kyle Poling. Chapter 1. Lots of learning. Our class is on a mission. We want to find out what a teacher does. We decided to visit Mrs. Crawford. She teaches 4th grade. I'm a learning expert, said Miss Crawford. What does that mean? Asked Noah. Come inside my classroom. I'll show you. So there they are. Today my class is learning about animal homes, says Miss Crawford. Her classroom is so quiet. Everyone is busy reading and writing. See, there's their books and their paper. One has a computer here, the laptop. Molly raises her hand. Why aren't you teaching? I am, Miss Crawford says. I'm teaching them how to learn by reading. But reading time is done now. An elementary school classroom teacher teaches most subjects. They often teach math, English, social studies, and science. In the middle school and high school, most teachers teach one subject. So an elementary teacher teaches about a lot of subjects. Miss Crawford says there are many ways to learn. Today she is teaching the students to learn from one another. Oh, so she's going to go up and she's going to teach them, the student. They put their animal notes on a whiteboard that connects to a computer, and everyone takes turns being a teacher. So there's the overhead. Just put it on the computer. Teachers have many classroom tools. They use chalk and markers and chalkboards and whiteboards. Other whiteboards work with a computer. Teachers also have classroom supplies such as pens, pencils, and worksheets. And of course, they have lots of books. See, lots of books over there. And they also have classroom rules, don't they? See the rules up on the board. Chapter 2, Stickers and Red Pens. Who thought Miss Crawford to teach? Miss Crawford says she learned to teach in college. I bet you got stars on all your work, Bella says. Miss Crawford smiles. I worked my hardest. That's what I want my students to do, too. She got stars, holding up stars here. And got their paper and their pencils. People learn to be teachers are called student teachers. They watch other teachers teach. Then they practice teaching a classroom themselves. One of my jobs is to check my students' work, says Miss Crawford. She shows us a sheet of homework. She put a sticker at the top. See, A+, a big red star sticker. I can tell this student worked hard, Miss Crawford said. She did her best. Teachers are workers in community. A community is a group of people who live in the same city, town, or neighborhood. Look on her bulletin board. She has all kinds of charts and papers. Edward raises his hand. Don't you want your students to make mistakes? Then you get to use your red pen. Miss Crawford laughs. No, I want them to get the right answers right. That shows me they have learned. Shows that I did a good job teaching. Teachers never stop learning. They take special classes to learn how to be even better at what they do. They also go to the large meetings called conferences. There they share ideas about teaching with other teachers. Chapter 3, Paper Clips and Pizza Parties. My favorite things, paper clips and pizza parties. Making classroom rules is another part of a teacher's job. Rules teach students how to be good community members. So let's read the rules. Rules for Miss Crawford's class. Be respectful and responsible. Pay attention and follow directions. Raise your hand to speak. Keep your hands and feet to yourself. Be prepared for class and ready to learn. Those are very good rules we all need to remember. Miss Crawford's rules help her students be kind and work hard. So she teaches them how to be kind and work hard. Teachers and schools have been around a long time. The first public school in America opened in 1635. It is in Boston. Some of our country's earliest leaders went there. The school is still open, but is now in a different building. What are these? Asked George. He points to a chain of paper clips. I love it. Look at the chain of paper clips. They are rewards, Miss Crawford says. The class gets a paper clip for following our classroom rules. When the chain reaches the floor, we have a pizza party. The other fourth grade class has paper clips too. Wow, what a good idea. Maybe if you're in school, you could give that idea to your teacher. Just look at that. There's a paper clip chain here too. Teachers who teach the same grade share ideas. Their classes may also work on projects together. Sometimes they celebrate following rules together. Miss Crawford rings the bell. It's time for math lesson. It's also time for our class to go back to our room. We're excited for fourth grade. Miss Crawford lends her students to Helping Hand. So we give her a hand. Morley for Miss Crawford. Hooray. Hooray for Miss Crawford. She rings the bell. Then it's time for them to go back to their own classrooms. I like her red desk and their red desk. Love it. Just click the link below, homeschoolforlife.org, for more books and resources. Thank you.